today is going to be another Backrooms level. So, today I will be explaining level 4.1 of the Backrooms. So before I get into explaining level 4.1, I'm gonna give you a general overview of the Backrooms. So, the Backrooms number 1 is an internet meme where you no-clip out of reality into an alternate world that is detached from reality, and you would end up in a place that is consisting of seemingly infinite rooms with yellow walls and a flickering fluorescent lights with a buzzing noise. Number 2, the world of the Backrooms consists of many levels and sub-levels, where you start at level 0, and there are many levels, ranging from level 1, level 2, all the way to sub-levels, including level 4.1. And so, in number 3, the Backrooms house entities that you will encounter in different levels, and these entities are usually hostile. So without further ado, let's begin exploring level 4.1 of the Backrooms. So level 4.1 of the Backrooms resembles some kind of office place, an office, the inside of an office building, like in level 4. But this office building is more run down and consists of many rooms and offices and hallways that seem like it is abandoned, like everything has been left there. So these rooms and hallways all contain office furniture. The walls of the office building are run down. There are ripped wallpaper, and there's many ripped materials and paper. So each of these rooms can contain a variety of office-related stuff. You will see in many rooms a collection of desks and tables and chairs, office chairs, and many filing cabinets. There are a ton of filing cabinets in this level, typically found in many office buildings, okay. In many office buildings, okay. And compared to level 4, which is also like an office building, it is less spacious, so the rooms are a bit smaller, like employee rooms, basically, each consisting of these desks. And you will often see lots of paper that is scattered on the desks and sometimes on the floors, okay. And oftentimes you'll see stacks of filing cabinets that are placed alongside of the walls. Sometimes they have been knocked over, and sometimes the desks can be just rotated, basically leaving a mess. Some rooms can be intact while others are messy. We'll get into that later. Speaking of intact rooms, I'll tell them what's up with those later on, okay? So, exploring this level, like I said, there are many rooms of desks. You'll also find computers. There are key items. You'll find a lot of computers, but these computers are not these flat screens. There are old computers computers that you'll see in the late 90s and the early 2000s. Okay. You'll notice that this level has a lot of retro style things, as if you have time travel back 20 years. All of the electronics and the keyboards and the computers are all dated back in the 2000s. You will see the colors are of the typical off-white light beige color. That's what the computers are usually colored in. I'm gonna go get something. Okay, I'm gonna brush something. Alright. Face rubbing here. It is a bit itchy because my room is a bit warm, on the warmer side. It is a very warm day for a November day, okay? Or a day in November, alright? So, in this level, like in level 4, you'll see a lot of water dispensers, each containing almond water inside. However, there is a big difference that you have to think about. The almond water can sometimes be unsafe, so you can tell by looking at the water tank, the big water jug that is placed on top of the dispenser. If they're full, that means they are safe to drink. It is safe to drink. They are safe to drink. Otherwise, it is not safe, and it has been there for a longer time. So don't drink expired almond water, okay? So now I explain you the layout. Let's talk about surviving this level. In this level, if you end up here, you'll really have to survive, because there are two notable entities. And speaking of entities, there are no smilers or facelings or skin stealers or that, but there are two entities that you have to know about. There is one entity which is basically an old lady that dresses white. It has like a white dress, and it is an old-ish lady, and it is an unnamed entity, so basically an old lady. This entity will be there, and she will not harm you, and she will not do anything harm. Yeah, she will not do anything harm. She will not do anything harm. And here, she will guide you, because there is this other entity, and this entity is where the entity that you will have to avoid. So this entity is an old man. An old man that has a walker, so he does not move, or it does not move really fast. So he is an old man, and he has this deadly metal cane. And don't underestimate his powers. Wanderers say that this old man is weak, but this weakness is basically a disguise, a strength in disguise, because he can take down anyone with his metal cane. And you will not survive this level if he hits you with that cane. So he is notorious. Wanderers will have to avoid him. You will have to avoid him, because this old man can hide from anywhere. He can hide. It is notable that he hides from tight corners, doorways, angles, turns in hallways, and even in rooms behind filing cabinets or even under desks. It is strange how he can hide under the desk with a walker. So, this walker is just there because he is disguised as this weak, but in fact, he can be strong. Don't let your guard down with him. Since he hides, you cannot really predict where he can emerge and ambush. That is his main power of taking wanderers down who dare to explore and invade level 4.1. Okay. In level 4.1, this old man will take down anyone. But in this case, you've got your old woman to protect you. She will be there as an entity to fend off, or not fend off, but for you to avoid this old man. And she will be guiding you. Not guiding you, but to survive this level. So if you see her, if you don't see her, that's an indication that the old man is not nearby. But if you see her, watch out, because having her presence is a sign the old man with a cane is nearby, hiding and waiting to ambush you. So, unfortunately, you cannot communicate with her. If you try to talk to her, she will not respond. She will just provide hand gestures. If she points, she can tell you. She can tell you where the old man with a cane could be lurking. For instance, if you're in a room with two doors out, and this old lady points out one of the doorways, don't go into the doorway. Don't go into that doorway, because if you go out there, the old man can ambush you from his hiding spot. Like I said, he hides from tight corners. The old man entity can jump out and slap you and take you down with his cane. And also, another example, if she is in a room, and he points at the desk, do not go near that desk, because this old man can jump out and once again take you with the cane, and therefore you will not survive level 4.1. Level 4.1. Okay. So, she can also point to many different objects, such as desks and filing cabinets. If she points at a desk or at a filing cabinet, you can find almond water on the desks and also inside the filing cabinets, where you can open a drawer and find supply. But beware, she can mistakenly trick you, because sometimes if she points at a desk or at a filing cabinet, that could also mean that the old man is there to ambush you from behind the filing cabinets or under the desks. Alright. So, okay. So, I give you 10 seconds of tingles as a break. So this old man can really take you down from anywhere. So if she basically points out things, there is just a risk that the old man can also be there. It's like just take the risk. If you're desperate to find almond water, then you will take the risk, because either way, whether you find it or not, you might be taken down by the old man. So, no matter what, you have to survive against the old man and try to avoid him. So, you better get out of there as soon as you can. So, now let's talk about entrances and exits to this level, okay? Entering level 4.1. In terms of entering level 4.1, you first have to be in level 4 of the Backrooms. And recall, level 4 is the office building, a spacious office building. And if you're in level 4 and you navigate to a room in the office that is more run down than usual, including its hallways, that means that you have entered level 4.1 from level 4. And that means you'll have to survive that level. Otherwise, if you are in level 4.1, you'll have to find a way to exit. So, exiting level 4.1 requires you to go to a room that it is much cleaner. So if you remember earlier in this video, I mentioned how clean the room is if you enter a clean room. So, if you're in level 4.1 and you enter a room that is much cleaner, or a more bigger room that is much cleaner, that means that you have exited level 4.1 and you have come back to level 4.0, 4 or level 4 as an integer. I'm going to bring this down. Alright. So, that is level 4.1 of the Backrooms explained. So, if you don't happen to find this level online, there is a reason for it. This is a custom level that I made up. It is based off a dream that I had a few nights ago, where I woke up in this creepy abandoned office building with lots of empty desks and computers and chairs and hallways that are run down, where I met this old lady and this old man that I have to avoid with this cane that is coming after me. And I used that and turned that into a Backrooms level. That is a fact. So, this is it for this video. I hope that you got in your tingles. If you did enjoy, if you did get your tingles, please give this video a like. It will be greatly appreciated. If this video gets like 10 likes, I'll be happy to make another Backrooms level and more tingles. And so, don't forget to find the hidden almond water that is hidden in this video. And if you find it, comment down below the timestamp. And so, stay tuned for the next video, and I'll see you next time.